Next special round. How much attention were you paying to the music scene in 2005? Let's find out. Can you tell me which song this news story relates to?
There has been a forecast of widespread civil unrest. Police chiefs in the north were prompted to issue the warning following a series of local incidents, including an assault apparently sparked by looking the wrong way at a policeman, and a violent dispute over a taxi said to have involved a man in a tracksuit. After stressing once again the likelihood of further uprising, a spokesman for the group added, "La la la, la 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 la."
That was, of course, Jon Snow doing a news report about a popular hit this year. What song do you think they were talking about? David Mitchell, you look as if you don't know what a song is.
That's all I know, basically. I do know what a song is. I'm aware that thousands of people enjoy music and football, but I don't understand either, and I wish they'd go away.
I love it. Have a look at the look on Gordon and Rob's face. If ever there were two middle-aged men with no idea... They're going...
It's a good job you're not a middle-aged man, isn't it, John?
Thank Christ for that. Thank Christ there's a bit of youth on the team. No, but we're in touch. We know what's going on out there, don't we?
We live on the edge.
Yes, exactly.
I've got it.
OK, let's reveal the answer. The song Jon Snow was talking about was...
Never heard that song.
Never heard that song.
No, really bad.
And I do know, do you wanna, I do know that.
It's even worse than that. We put down fucking Amarillo.
Amarillo. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sorry.
I predict a riot by the Kaiser Chiefs. Well, there we are.
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
It's all happening.
Right, OK. Pay attention to the second news story Jon Snow is about to tell you. What song is he going on about?
There have been calls for reform of the Mental Health Act after a young woman today issued a desperate appeal for psychological counselling for a number of psychiatric conditions for which she claims her boyfriend is largely responsible. Describing herself as insane, unglued, whacked out and really not logical, the woman at the centre of the landmark case says that she now requires professional help. Authorities have argued that enthusiasm for a member of the opposite sex may not warrant the services of a qualified psychotherapist funded by the taxpayer.
OK, what song do you think he was talking about there?
We know it.
Hold on, let's ask the granddads first.
Yes.
We said, what song was the nice man talking about?
Charlotte Church.
And her wonderful hit song?
Therapy.
Crazy Chick.
Chick.
Crazy Chick.
Oh, he pulled it out of the bag at the last moment.
Crazy Chick.
You wrote down Therapy, though?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I bloody did not.
You bloody did.
Look, if there's something wrong with this system, this is happening repeatedly throughout the bridge.
It's like you don't know anything.
Sometimes nothing comes up at all.
I'll give him a point for that. But David and Denise, nothing?
No, we did get it, but our thing wasn't working, so...
No, I think they're actually lying on that.
I don't think anything as pretty as Denise could tell a lie. Did you get it, Dave?
It was me that got it, yeah.
This story's not really checking out now, is it?
Pretty tell a lie?
Jonathan, Sharon, you got it right, of course.
Yeah, of course, we got it.
Crazy Chick. Let's have a listen.
You driving me to insanity. All the things you do, you make me come unglued. I just can't help myself. I need professional help.
Right, well, at the end of part 2, this is how the scores are looking. Sharon and Jonathan have 14 points. Denise and David have 11 points. Gordon and Rob are behind with 10.
Oh, yes.
It's time for a break. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. British summertime has arrived. Yes, we've reached May, and like Terry, we are enthusiastically entering June. In the run-up to the general election, Tony Blair claimed that he had sex with Cherie up to 5 times a night. And I thought the decision to go into Iraq was difficult. Brad Pitt divorced Jennifer Aniston and swiftly hooked up with Angelina Jolie. The reason cited was irreconcilable differences. The difference being Angelina Jolie is filth. American Malcolm Glazier bought Manchester United and promised to respect the traditions of the club, speaking from his office at the Old Trafford Soccerplex and Drive-In Bowlerdrome. The Dutch said no to the EU constitution because they're against Turkey entering. Ironically, Turkey entering Volume 4 was the #1 selling DVD in Amsterdam this year. Right, on to the questions. Well, the Michael Jackson trial ended with Jackson cleared of all charges, much to the delight of his fans.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of a lewd act upon a minor child as charged in count 5 of the indictment.
Michael Jackson was always innocent and he was proven innocent by a jury of his peers.
You cannot argue with that.
What did the especially stable and well-balanced woman at the end do every time a not guilty verdict was announced?
Ooh, I know this.
She licked his bum.
That's right, Sharon. Yes,
Sharon?
everybody. Sharon's right. Put it down.
Have you ever met Michael Jackson? I bet you haven't.
Yes.
What was he like?
Strange. Very strange.
Hold it. Coming from you, that's quite something, isn't it?
No. He was holding a rose like this in his hand, and he kept smelling the rose like this.
Which period was this, Sharon? Which period, Michael, are we talking about?
What shade of brown was it?
I mean, was it a long time ago?
It was the definitely I've got a fucking hole in me nose period. It was like...
Could you see it up close, didn't it?
Yeah, he fills it with, like, this putty stuff. You know, like you give kids that... Play-Doh. No, he's definitely out of his little mind, poor thing.
OK, second question. What was banned from Blue Water Shopping Centre? Right. Watch this clip of GMTV's Ben Shepherd and his Hollywood correspondent.
Try it. It's a Friday.
Come on, Ben, you've got to do it.
I was going to do it, but they've just said
challenged him twice.
Health and safety, you can't get on this.
Pathetic. Go on, do it. Get up there, get up there.
I love Katie. Oh.
Are you all right?
Health and safety.
What I want to know is, who were they discussing?
OK, we know the answer.
OK. For your next question, I'm going to hand you over to the one, the only, Darren Brown.
Watch carefully. You're about to see a clip from Trick of the Mind, 2005, and in it, I influence a young guy through a specially designed arcade game. The question is, what happened next? Just keep the pace slow. Put a couple of flashes in now. Another flash. Always going. I'm gonna go in. Come with me.
OK, so the question is, what did Darren Brown do to a young man?
I bet it hurt.
OK, the next question. These pictures are of unemployed man Martin Crowson, and they were used as evidence against him in court, along with several jiu-jitsu trophies found in his house. My question is, why was he in trouble?
We know the
OK, well, we move
answer.
right along to the answers. I asked you, what did one Michael Jackson fan do every time a not guilty verdict was announced?
We put release to Dove, although I will concede it looks like I've written release to Dave, but obviously yeah, it would have been hard for her to wind up a lot of Daves who are
And do you know where
sympathetic
she
to the
kept
Jackson
that dove?
She had more than one.
Yes.
See what? Kept
bra.
Dove downstairs?
Yes.
She did.
So it wouldn't fly
does
away.
that?
She did. She had them in her knickers.
She didn't. She
did.
She had a box.
Have you ever been to Bangkok?
Yes. Cups and saucers, the whole lot up there.
OK, well, you all got released to Dove. Let's have a look at the clip.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of a lewd act upon a minor child as charged in count 5 of the indictment.
That's a very uninviting vagina, I would say.
They were originally going to release minor birds, but profit. OK, what was banned from Blue Water Shopping Centre?
Hoodies.
Hoodies.
Yes.
Hoodies.
Well, you all got it.
Yeah.
Hooded tops.
Hooded tops.
Proper grown-ups.
OK, of the men here, all right, all of us of a certain age, has to be said, apart from David, you're not of a certain age, I don't think.
I'm
You're
of a
young.
certain age.
All right. I was using it politely as a kind of thing saying middle age, really. I mean, you're not a certain age, but you seem to have been born 50, so we'll assume that. Who of the men here own a hooded garment of some sort that would get them banned from the Blue Water shopping establishment?
I own a hoodie.
Who wears the hoodie up?
I occasionally do.
No, do you ever do the ring up, the thing like that? It must look like a woman giving birth to, like, a sperm whale or something. Like Papa Smurf coming out. No wonder they banned him from Blue Water. It was like people go, ah, Jesus!
It is reminiscent of a sequence in E.T., yes. Right. Well, you all got that absolutely right. Hoodies were banned from Blue Water this year.
Yes.
What did you make of that, David? Did you approve?
I didn't give a shit either way.
Well, fair enough. You've answered that adequately. OK, I asked you who Ben Shepherd was discussing on GMTV.
Tom Cruise.
We think it was Tom Cruise talking about Katie Holmes.
The Cruiser Toller.
It was, of course, Tom Cruise. You're absolutely right.
Oh, little boy, look at him. He's so little, weeny little thing. Like a little troll.
He's like a normal bloke, much further away than you thought.
I'd say he's like a mad Scientologist a lot further away than you think.
Now, I asked you, what did Derren Brown do to the helpless young man? What did you have? Well, you wrote an essay, John.
Well, because it was hard to sum up in a few words, because I've written there, the flashing lights of the thing put him into a kind of a trance, and they took him out of that into another room where they had recreated the room on the video game, filled with zombies and so on, and he got really upset about it. It was great. That's exactly what happened.
Bizarrely, that is the correct answer.
Yeah, it was great. My little boy watched it about a dozen times, which probably says a lot about my parenting. It was great.
Denise and David, what did you write?
We put, he made him think he was still in the game, he went mental.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Gordon and Rob.
Now, you see, you didn't... what you actually asked, and where's the tape back, was what happened next.
Yes.
OK? An advert break. That was your question. Right? You have to be specific, Jimmy. I won't blink, my friend.
Right.